Welcome back to the channel. Today we will be looking at anarchy based on the DozenValues political quiz. We'll be uh, we'll be striving for anarchy and permission as opposed to dominion and restriction. So let's begin. Influenza should be legal. Strongly agree. Politicians should not exist. Strongly agree. Property shouldn't be held by a few select individuals. Neutral. It is important to respect religion. Neutral. Any sexual activity is fine as long as everyone involved is a consenting adult. Strongly agree. Independent websites should not be required to tolerate content that violates their policy. Strongly disagree. It is deplorable that unions force non-consenting workers to strike. Strongly agree. It would be a shame to see minority languages go extinct. Neutral. It's not healthy for children to be raised by gay couples. Neutral. All workers worldwide deserve to be free from capitalism. Neutral. The right to start a business is fundamental to any thriving economy. Neutral. Physical violence should be used against those who oppose my views. Strongly agree. Strongly disagree. Workers should have more of a say in production. Neutral. Workers in essential parts of the economy should not be allowed to strike. Neutral. Local governments should be more powerful than national governments. Strongly agree. Nations thrive when presided over by strong, capable governments. Strongly disagree. Hierarchies should be dismantled. Strongly agree. Regulations can often harm the people they aim to protect. Neutral. Society should embrace multiculturalism. Neutral. Welfare for disabled people should be cut. Neutral. Society must unite behind a central authority in order to be cohesive. Strongly disagree. Women are naturally more nurturing than men. Neutral. Eugenics should be used to genetically remove disabled individuals. Neutral. The nation comes before all else. Strongly disagree. Eradicating diseases isn't a valid reason to enforce vaccination. Strongly agree. People are whatever gender they say they are. Neutral. Leadership should be passed on hereditarily. Strongly disagree. The universal basic income is superior to other types of welfare. Strongly agree. If people want to live unhealthy lifestyles, it is their right to do so. Strongly agree. Sometimes vigilante justice is necessary. Neutral. We should replace the central bank with alternate credit forms such as free banking. Strongly agree. Equality between men and women is desirable. Neutral. With open borders come major economic benefits. Neutral. Income tax should be abolished. Neutral. Landlords provide an essential service. Neutral. Gathering of personal data by companies is legitimate. Strongly disagree. Some sexual orientations are to be socially favored. Neutral. The populace cannot govern themselves. Strongly disagree. Our natural resources don't belong to foreign capital. Neutral. We should not engage in offensive warfare. Strongly agree. Local councils should have more power to implement economic policies. Strongly agree. Altering our language to make it more gender inclusive is not a bad idea. Neutral. Life without the state would be nasty, brutish, and short. Strongly disagree. We shouldn't let people do things which put them in danger. Strongly disagree. Everyone should be provided with a job. Neutral. People should be allowed to use their terrain however they please. Neutral. Abandoned property should be free to use by any individual. Strongly agree. Gender should be abolished. Neutral. An individual's gender is determined by their chromosomes. Neutral. We should increase tariffs on imports in order to help local producers. Neutral. It's wasteful to have so many different brands of the same good. Neutral. Workplaces should not be required to close on Sundays or during religious festivals. Neutral. Intellectual property is legitimate. Neutral. Competition drives innovation. Neutral. Freedom of speech is vital for a human society, for a healthy society. Strongly agree. The benefits of automation outweigh the costs. Neutral. Workers should seize the means. Neutral. Using artificial intelligence to better plan production is worth investigating. Neutral. Trespassing should be met with harsh consequences. Strongly disagree. It is better for different peoples to stay in their own communities. Strongly agree. Strongly agree. Like-minded individuals should form self-governing communities. Strongly agree. We should not attempt to mess with nature. Neutral. International borders should not exist. Strongly agree. Men make better leaders than women. Neutral. A party of revolutionaries should lead the workers against capitalism. Strongly disagree. Equality of opportunity is a must-have. Neutral. Workers deserve a greater part of what they create. Neutral. Theft can never be justified. Neutral. We should move beyond wage systems. Neutral. Certain ethnic groups are genetically predisposed to violence. Neutral. We should be skeptical of new technologies. Neutral. Taxes should exist on harmful products to discourage their consumption. Strongly disagree. Political correctness has gone too far. Neutral. Strongly agree. Founding offshore platform countries is a legitimate practice. Strongly agree. We should combat mindless consumerism. Neutral. An individual can never be truly separate from society. Strongly disagree. Nothing is sacred and we should embrace this. Neutral. Industrial capitalism was a great improvement for humanity. Neutral. Government surveillance is an unnecessary evil. Strongly agree. Gay marriage should be legal. Strongly agree. Monarchy is an outdated form of government. Strongly agree. Bosses know what's best for their workers. Strongly disagree. A single world government is desirable. Strongly disagree. Firearms should be available to the general public. Strongly agree. Equal representation of genders should be mandatory in workplaces. Neutral. Pornography should be banned. Strongly disagree. Many industries are too important to be left to the market. Neutral. Tyranny by majority is a legitimate concern. Neutral because it has dominion but it also has permission. Expertise, not popular approval, represents the best worth of a ruler. Strongly disagree. People should not have to pay for health care. Neutral. Workers should be discouraged to form cooperatives. Workers should be encouraged to form cooperatives on their own. Neutral. Not questioning authority is good if it ensures stability. Strongly disagree. The worst criminals should be publicly executed. Strongly disagree. The prices of goods should be set by the market. Neutral. It's often necessary to break taboos. Strongly agree. Space travel should not be funded by tax money. Neutral. Employers should have the duty to fire workers who engaged in internalized discrimination. Neutral. Wealth accumulation leads to creation of an oppressive class system. Neutral. Deportation should be used to ensure ethnic homogeneity. Strongly disagree. The wealth disparity between different cultural groups is due to some groups working harder. Neutral. In times of crisis, society takes precedence over liberty. Strongly disagree. Safety takes precedence over liberty. Life in big cities is unfulfilling. Strongly agree. Nature has no inherent value. Neutral. Eminent domain is needed to ensure ethical and efficient usage of land. Strongly disagree. Hate speech against minorities should be a crime. Strongly disagree. Discrimination against obese people is unacceptable. Neutral. Subsidies should be given to agrarian producers and those who wish to become ones. Neutral. Parents should not send their children to religious schools. Neutral. The state should control all aspects of the economy. Strongly disagree. People should not be treated differently because of their religion or their origin. Neutral. Feudalism was not such a bad system. Neutral. Nomadic cultures have a wiser relationship with the land than we do. Neutral. There should be laws against wearing religious clothing in public. Strongly disagree. Trade unions hurt everyone. Neutral. Some ideas are too dangerous to be given a platform. Strongly disagree. There is no reason why children should stay with their biological parents. Neutral. A large welfare state breeds an unhealthy culture of reliance. Neutral. In the future, we should improve our own biology with technology. Neutral. My culture is worth protecting. Neutral. Traditional gender roles are necessary. Neutral. There should be certain rules and standards that apply across all of society. Strongly disagree. If it's tradition to perform some surgery on babies, it should be done. Strongly disagree. In an ideal society, money would not exist. Neutral. All government intervention in the economy should be opposed. Neutral. No one but me can adequately represent my political views. Strongly agree. Prostitution should be allowed. Strongly agree. All drugs should be decriminalized. Strongly agree. Inheritance should be abolished. Neutral. We should return to a simpler, less materialistic way of living. Neutral. If someone is first to claim an area of land, they are entitled to profit from it. Neutral. Individuals should be allowed to do whatever they want with their body. Strongly agree. There are moral rules which should never be broken. Neutral. Anarchism is economically syncretic, supports an intervening economy, is anarchist on the power scale, emancipatory on the permission scale, and normative on identity, and conventional on progress. Closest match: anarcho-distributism, anarcho-naturism, social anarchism, pirate politics, and geosyndicalism. Equality, syncretic, coordination, intervening, anarchy, anarchist, permission, emancipatory, inclusivity, normative, heritage, conventional. And that concludes this video. Subscribe to the channel for more content.